to go. Eagles, 2 timeouts. They need a lot to happen here. Wentz going to air it out far side of the field. Has a completion, but that's going to be shy of a first down to Torrey Smith. Time winding down. There you see the 14 fourth quarter points. And this offense, well, maybe it's not 530 yards like they had last week at New England, but it's still pretty good today. Jeffrey's got the catch, and he's out of bounds for a first down.
Just accumulated differently, because last week he had those 2 big throws by Alex Smith that were 75 yards plus. You got 1 big sprint from Kareem Hunt today, but the rest of it was a little more methodical.
.133 to go here from Kansas City. 344 total yards for the Chiefs. Eagles have 350. Just had the turnover at the worst possible time. Wentz, pressure, eludes it, stepping up, throwing it, letting it go downfield for Torrey Smith. It's way out there. Second and 10. Wentz going to dump it off, and that's going to be incomplete. And the Eagles just a little bit exasperated at this point, knowing that they've played a pretty good ball game, but they're going to come up short today, barring a miracle here.
A little bit of a measuring stick game, as it turned out, wasn't it, for Philadelphia? Kind of see where they are as they continue to build, working these new weapons. Kansas City coming off the win with New England, where, of course, everybody put them right in the Super Bowl after that. This was a big-time way to turn it around against a quality opponent.
3rd and 10. Wentz, time, pumps another time. Now he's just going to run. And he's going to keep on running. He's going to get out of bounds. Big chunk by Carson Wentz, and the Eagles aren't done yet with 1:08 to go.
That was one of those runs where he was headed out of bounds. Then he saw traffic, said, well, I got to go up here to find safe haven to go out of bounds, and ended up gaining more yardage as a result. Plenty of time hanging in there, hanging in there, hanging in there. Now he finally decides to go. He wants to go out of bounds here, but oh, there's traffic right there in the form of Daniel Sorensen. Eludes him and gains a few extra yards.
It's a 24-yard run. It's a career long for Carson Wentz, and I'm with you. You've been calling for it all day. I think he's going to do it more and more. It's just there. So a first down, 1:08 to go, 2 timeouts. Eagles need 2 touchdowns. 4-man rush. He's looking easy,
especially late.
2nd and 19. Wentz, far side. There's Jeffrey, who's got a catch at the 30. That's his 7th catch of the game for Alshon Jeffrey. Well, what do the Eagles have next? If you look at their schedule upcoming, Giants, that'll be an enormous game next week, obviously. And then at San Diego and the Cardinals. Oh, next week's a pretty good telltale, right? Because then they've got a couple games. They're all tough, but certainly winnable.
Yeah.
After that.
And based on what we're seeing here in the early going, that Arizona game, I think, will be a real pivotal one for them, because they seem to be 2 teams along the same plane right now.
Agreed.
In the early going.
3rd and 7, 49 seconds to go. Ranks over the middle. He's got a completion. They got 2 timeouts, so they take one here. Looks like they're going to try and spike it. 38 seconds ago. Need 2 touchdowns here, so they need a touchdown, an onside kick, and then a prayer. Not going to spike it at all. Just going to keep going. Looking, going end zone, going to throw it up there for Jeffrey. It's too high, and it's incomplete. And it stops the clock with 23 seconds to go.
Terrence Mitchell's had a rough go the last couple of weeks with some penalties. A really rough play today where it bounced off of him, and Zach Ertz caught it. But we got to give him a little sugar on that one. He played that one perfectly. He didn't even worry about the first move Alshon Jeffrey made, just retreated into the end zone and met him at the point where the ball came down.
Second and 10. Wentz going to throw it out there for Sproles. Incomplete. Showed you the Eagles. What about the Chiefs' upcoming schedule? They're looking to start this year 2-0. They've got the Chargers, and then the Redskins come here. Then have the Texans and Steelers, and then they see October 19th, the Raiders. That will be an enormous game.
So they've got a couple in there. The Monday nighter here against Washington, and then going to Houston and that defense. And see where Deshaun Watson is in his development at that point for the Texans. That would be an interesting battle.
18 seconds left. The Eagles have to punch it in here. They need this, an onside kick, and another. Four-man rush. Wentz far side. There's Ertz. First down. He's out of bounds with 14 seconds left. So if nothing else, they're keeping most of the Chiefs fans in their seats. And so Andy Reid, what's he done here in Kansas City? Well, I'd say playoffs 3 of the 4 years, and the 1 year he didn't, they were still 9-7. When you think about that, before he got here, the team had only made the playoffs 3 times since 1997.
That's impressive. Remember, they were 2-14
yes.
the year before he took over.
14 seconds left. Wentz back looking, firing now, end zone, touchdown! The first catch of the day for Nelson Agholor, who had career highs in catches and yards last week. And so they're not done just yet.
Look at him get both feet down, inbounds. See right there, number 39, Rich Martinez, the back judge, is right there. Look at him eyeing it. And remember, see him reaching for his hat right there? Rich Martinez, he's reaching for the hat. Just in case he stepped out of bounds in the back end, he's going to be able to put the hat down and say it would be illegal touching for going out and coming back in. So Rich Martinez, the official, look at him. He's staring that one down. He was all over that call.
So 8 seconds to go. The Eagles need an onside kick and then a Hail Mary. Can they pull it off? Well, signs are slim, but hey, we've seen stranger things, Charles. Chiefs trying to hang on and go to 2-0. We'll finish this one up in a moment. 8 seconds to go from Kansas City. The Chiefs trying to go 2-0. The Eagles will have to get an onside kick and then a Hail Mary. Can they do it? We shall see. But the Chiefs, the turning point in this game in the fourth quarter was a 13-all game. They got a turnover. They turned it into a touchdown, and the defense has ramped it up to another level. Here's the onside kick attempt. It's bouncing up there. It's free, and the Eagles have it. Oh, my. Jake Elliott, the new kicker, executes it beautifully.
But watch, let's see who's on the receiving end there. Trey Burton, number 88, tips it to himself and makes the snag. The versatility of Trey Burton continues to be on display for Philadelphia. So he gets beyond 10 yards before it's got to be beyond, and he is beyond 10, because that would be the line right there. And then he just controls it to himself and makes the play.
You know, it's great. Well, 5 seconds left. I'm not sure if they have time for 2 plays, right? Probably just one.
Got to take it to the end zone right here.
And so this one's not over. Eagles need a prayer answer. Down by a touchdown. 5 seconds to go, and we get a timeout on the field. Doug Peterson calls his final timeout.
So I had to watch this yesterday with my alma mater.
Yes, you did.
And now we're here. No emotion on this one for me. This is going to be interesting to see how it gets played.
Well, how do you play it if you're a defense right here?
Right now, what you want to do is make sure that Carson Wentz, if he's going to exit the pocket and buy more time, a la Aaron Rodgers. And you know what Carson Wentz did this summer? He watched a lot of Aaron Rodgers tape in terms of getting out of the pocket and how the receivers respond downfield to make sure you keep plays alive and everyone stays with it. But you want to make sure Carson Wentz exits to his left. I would not want him coming right, because that's his dominant side to throw the football.
Well, Travis Kelce just winning the game on defense for the Chiefs. 87, their big tight end. Eagles have some big guys. Alshon Jeffrey is 6'3". Zach Ertz is 6'5". Here we go. Hail Mary time. And now timeout by the Chiefs. So the Eagles offensively have Agholor, Torrey Smith, Alshon Jeffrey and Ertz, the main receivers. We showed you Kelsey, who's 6'5", 6'6" himself, now going in on defense.
I'm glad you brought that up because remember a couple years ago when Aaron Rodgers did it with Green Bay against Detroit in Detroit? And there was a lot of post-game criticism that Calvin Johnson wasn't back deep for Detroit at that time because they did practice it and having a playbook. The very next year, they used Ziggy Ansah in that role. So they learned from that one.
Welcome those of you who watched the Buccaneers take down the Bears. Here, the Chiefs scored 14 points in the fourth quarter to go up by 2 touchdowns. Eagles scored with 8 seconds ago, got the onside kick, and here we go, a chance to answer a prayer.
And they took Kelsey out of the lineup for this play.
5 seconds ago, 3-man rush. Wentz puts air under it. It's long enough. It is there. It is tipped. Incomplete. And the game is over. The Chiefs hang on and win it 27-20.